lovely ladies. Welcome to the Feminine Healing Temple, where I teach women how to walk the Divine Detox Success path. I'm Christine Marie Odell. I am your Divine Detox Goddess, and I am a detox specialist. And so I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about how to get awesome detox results. Now I'm talking about diet, and I'm talking about overall results and things that you need to do in addition to a detox diet. So what I would like to do is I want you to get off the detox failure path. Got that? I want you to get off the detox failure path, and I want you to get on my detox success path. So I'm going to teach you a little bit today about how you can do that, how you can get awesome results, and I'm going to tell you how I got awesome results along the way. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm Christine Marie Odell if you're just coming onto the video, and I am going to share with you how to get awesome detox results. So I'm going to introduce myself just a little bit, tell a little bit of my story, because my story goes from suffering for 40 years to success, which has just been in the past 3 years. So what I want to share first is you can do this. I did this. Yes, I'm still on my journey. I still got some work to do, but I'm kind of up here on the hilltop, and I'm helping some ladies to climb that mountain and get better detox results. And way up there are a bunch of my mentors that are helping me get better results too. So I started out when I was very young knowing that something was wrong with me. And I would say that was way back in childhood. 8, 10, 12 years old, I knew something wasn't right. Kept complaining all the time, kept being told, oh honey, it's okay, you're just having growing pains, we can't find anything wrong with you, test after test after test, nothing wrong. Got in my teens, things got more complex. I think I started then to have adrenal fatigue, irritable bowel syndrome, and all kinds of probably nervous system issues as well. So by the time I was in my 20s, I was actually quite miserable. Interstitial cystitis, like I said, digestive issues, nervous system issues, tired all the time, sick all the time, just a myriad of incredible symptoms that just I couldn't figure out how to handle. I tried the medical system, it wasn't working for me. So I went off and I tried the natural health approach. And I actually did that for almost 40 years. I did everything I could to do it the natural way, the holistic way, and yeah, some things worked a little bit. I managed my illness pretty well, and I discovered probably when I was in my 40s that people were calling what I had things like adrenal burnout, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. I've identified myself with that so many times, you may too. Multiple sclerosis, lupus, all kinds of digestive problems like SIBO and things that just like candida overgrowth and things like that. So if you were asked me, what did you suffer from? I would give you a huge long list. And I know that some of you are also suffering from a great big long list of symptoms and syndromes and just chronic issues that are making you frustrated, you're confused about how to fix it, and you're trying to do this all alone. So I'm here to help today. So let's get started. Again, like I said, I want you to get off that detox failure path, and I want you to get on the detox success path. So I'm going to talk about why you may not be getting the detox results that you had hoped for. And I'm going to talk about this in what I consider to be the top 3 reasons why you're not getting the results that you want, and you're getting more and more confused and frustrated. So as I go along, I'm going to tell you why I think you're not getting results, and I'll give you a couple of tips about how you can get results. Okay, So the first one is you most likely, because most women do, have adrenal and endocrine system dysfunction. What does that mean? That means that your glands are not functioning properly. That would include your adrenals, your thyroid, your parathyroid, your pituitary, your pancreas. There are more, but those are the main ones. And although you may think, okay, well, let's work on the endocrine system and let's work on all of those things, the adrenals are the key. If your adrenals aren't functioning properly, then not much else in your body is functioning properly. So what can you do about that? Now, I will admit that it's individual for each woman, but a lot of you hear me talk about high fruit diet. That can be a little difficult if you've got all of this going on and your adrenals are not functioning properly. There are corticosteroids that need to be produced properly in your adrenals, because if they are not, you're going to end up with acidosis. What does that mean? It just means that those corticosteroids are actually sort of like antacids. They are anti-inflammatories. And if they are not firing properly, then you're going to be contributing to acidity in your body, and you're going to have a lot of what we call stagnant lymph. So if all of that is all clogged up and backed up and your kidneys are weak and you're not filtering all of this gunk out of your body, then you're going to be pretty miserable. And although we talk about let's get the kidneys strong, let's get them filtering, let's get your lymphatic fluids moving, let's get your gut cleaned out, those are all important things. But if you've tried all of that and it's not working, it might be because you still need a lot of work on your adrenals and other parts of your endocrine system. So yes, the high raw fruit and vegetable diet, as much fruit as you can tolerate. However, you may have to adjust that, because if your sugar metabolism isn't correct, that's not working, then you might have some trouble with that all fruit and you're going to have to adjust. So that's all I'm going to say about that for right now, but it's also important for you to be using herbal formulas at whatever level that you can manage, that you can afford. Because if you're not doing that, most of you know that everything I do is kind of founded on Dr. Robert Morse's program. He will tell you, I tell you, many other detox specialists are going to tell you, if you are not using the herbs and you're trying to do it with all diet, you may have limited results. And that's because we're just living in a time where the world is so toxic, and so many of the things that we've done over the years have been so toxic to our bodies that we are going to have trouble just doing it with diet. And so those herbs can go in and nourish and heal and really help to support all of these glands that I'm talking about in your endocrine system, and particularly your adrenals. So to me, that's probably the biggest picture of what's going on and why you're not getting the results that you had hoped for. And I will tell you that part of my story here is I tried all of that, and even though once I got on Dr. Morse's type of detox, I did start taking herbs, I didn't understand at first how important it was to work on the endocrine system and my adrenals. And so the more I've done that, the better results that I have gotten. So that's part of my success story. All right, so the second reason why you may not be getting the detox results that you had hoped for is that this is actually a two-parter. The first is you don't have an unshakable commitment to this. You are self-sabotaging. And I know you're all going to all sit back and go, oh yes, Christine, you're talking about me. I know I've been self-sabotaging. Why are you self-sabotaging? Probably two reasons. One is you just really haven't gotten to that place where you want radiant health more than you want to make excuses about why you can't do it. Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some ouchies during this webinar. So I'm going to tell it like it is. I am a masterful coach and women's empowerment coach, and I tell it like it is. So let's go back. The adrenals, the endocrine system, all of these things are not functioning properly. Do you think that anxiety and depression and jitteriness and fatigue is going to knock you off your detox success path? You bet it is. And so that's another reason why you're having these issues where you can't seem to completely commit, you self-sabotage, you fall off the detox wagon. Now, I also am going to add the second part to this. You may not really know how to detox the way that you need to detox for you. It's probably something in what needs to be customized or individualized for you. I know, it's great. You go and you watch all of Dr. Morse's videos. You watch my videos. You hang out in Facebook groups that are about detoxification and being raw vegan and being high fruit. However, I have to be honest with you ladies, you're probably picking up a little of this and a little of this and a little of this, and you're not on a program for a long enough period of time to get the results that you want. You keep changing it. One day you're doing the lemon and, the lemon and date detox plan. The next day you're doing some other detox plan. You're trying all these things. And, oh, Christine, should I be on a juice fast and how long? You need to get on a plan and be steady. That's the safest way to detox and the best way that you're going to get from where you are, which is probably still suffering, to that place where you're successful on your detox. So I want to just go back a moment. How do you get to that unshakable commitment? And how do you get so that you don't self-sabotage, or at least not so much? And how do you really know what you need to do? I want you to stay tuned, because I'm going to talk to you in a few minutes about a way that you can do that and where you can get the support as well as the education and information that you need to be able to do that. So I'll tell you how in just a couple minutes. So I want to do number 3. Reason number 3 that you aren't getting the detox results that you had hoped is that you don't have support. You are on the do-it-yourself detox path. Okay, is that another ouchie? I hope that that doesn't trigger you too much. And yet at the same time, I hope you're really hearing me. Are you hearing me? You're trying to do the do-it-yourself detox path. And you know what happens? You get confused, you get frustrated, and you feel all alone. Right? Am I right? I know, I've been there. So how did I fix these parts of my journey toward success and really get to a point where I was unshakable, where I stopped self-sabotaging so much, and where I got support? Okay? Support is so important. And you probably are not getting it from family, friends, co-workers, people in your community, at your church and whatever. You're not getting much support, are you? Because they aren't doing what you're doing and they don't understand what you're doing, and you shouldn't be trying to convert them to doing what you're doing, because they're probably not going to. You need to make your own unshakable commitment, and sometimes when you do that, you need accountability, you need guidance, you need support. And so I'm just going to really encourage you to consider that you need more than a do-it-yourself or a DIY program. Now, I'm not disparaging those of you who are doing that and having success doing that. If that is working for you, that is wonderful. But 99% of the women I see out there are not making this work, or not making it work very well. And so they need the guidance. Sometimes they need step-by-step. Sometimes they need someone to hold their hand. Sometimes they need the support of other like-minded women who are doing the same thing, so that they can feel like they're supported, so that they can feel like they can express themselves, especially when the going gets tough, and to be loved, to have compassion for what they're doing. All things that you're probably not getting in your own world, right? Okay, so I'm going to just say to you, stop trying to do it all alone. You've got to stop trying to do it all alone, and you've got to accept some help and some support. Now, most of you know that I am a detox specialist and iridologist, and yes, I do one-on-one private detox consults where I read your eyes, I do a health assessment, and I write you a customized detox diet and herbal plan. But aside from that, if you want to know more about that, please just, send me a private message or tag me on Facebook or however you want to contact me, and let me know if you feel that's what's a fit for you and you want to explore that. But today I want to talk about something that is extremely low cost, but is a very comprehensive program that you can get involved in that's going to help you with all of these things that I talked about. I just shared with you the 3 things that I think are the reasons that you're not getting the results you'd hoped for. And I gave you a few tips along the way and a little bit of my story of how I've done that. But at the same time, I have a resource. I have a place, a sacred space, a beautiful sanctuary for women who are detoxing. And it's called the Divine Detox Membership for Women. So what is that all about? There are 2 components of that detox membership. The first component is a membership website. And on that website is awesome content for you. The first part of the content is what I call the Divine Detox Success Path course. It's laid out in modules, it's laid out in stages, and you can walk through that course as quickly or as slowly as you want to. You go at your own pace. The second part of the content for the membership on the website is that each month there is a theme for our membership. In June, we did what I called the Rock Your Detox Fruit and Juice Fest, where we worked on eating as much fruit as we could at whatever level was right for us. So that's already in there on the membership website. That's there for you even if you weren't in the membership in June. It's something that's there for you to use whenever you want. The second theme that's in the membership website is for July, which is our upcoming theme, which is the Sacred Cleanse course. And hang on for a minute because I'm going to tell you all about the Sacred Cleanse course. But I first want to tell you the second component of my membership for women. That second component is a Facebook group. And yes, it's a Facebook group just like all those other Facebook groups that you're in. However, it is a Facebook group for this membership. And so it's way beyond, ladies, this group is way beyond what you're getting in those free groups. You don't even know what's on the other side and in this group, and the kind of support that I give you, the support that the other women in the group give you. You have no idea the love, the compassion. There's none of that arguing and people posting like silly answers to questions about detox in my group. Everything in my group is content and conversations to help you to successfully navigate the detox path so that you can get awesome detox results. And so I'm going to tell you just briefly what's coming up in July. In July, we are going to do what I created last year. This was a $200 course that I actually gave and had a handful of women in. It's called the Sacred Cleanse course. It's a mini course that's 5 modules. And it is going to teach you what it really takes, both physically and emotionally, to do this detox in a way that you can be more successful. It has beautiful meditations and visualizations, both on audio and on video. There are videos that I talk you through how to do the detox. There are handouts and exercises and just beautiful feminine empowerment support in that course. And then you will also be getting support on a daily and weekly basis in the membership group, in the Facebook group. So let me tell you a little bit more about how you can be involved in this. I'm first going to come right out and tell you the Divine Detox membership for women is $19 a month. It is a membership that's on a subscription basis. Now, I know some of you may not even be able to do $19 a month, but I think $19 a month is kind of a no-brainer for the amount of content, support, love, and help that you're going to get in this membership group. So I warmly invite you to come and join with other women who are on the detox success path, moving toward creating radiant health. Because my passion and my mission is to help as many women as possible to do this right. Let's do the detox right. Let's change ourselves. Let's be shining examples, as I say, for the rest of the world and model that to the rest of the world. And thank you for those of you who are clicking the little hearts. I appreciate that. I know you're listening and I know you're hearing what I'm saying. So that invitation is extended to you today, and the Sacred Cleanse mini course is already up on the website, even though we're not going to formally start till next week on July 1st. So you can actually go ahead and start, or you can just go in and peruse it and take a look at it. And you can take a look at all the other incredible content that is already in the Facebook group and on the membership website. So here's what you do. You join the membership, you pay $19, and then each month it'll be on a subscription basis. You'll be charged the $19. It's very simple. You just go and you put in your email and you put in your credit card, and that's it. Then you have access to the website, and then soon I'll put you into the Facebook group and I'll help you get oriented in the Facebook group. And then from there, it's just a whole lot of love. It's a whole lot of fun, and it's a whole lot of support from ladies just like you. You're not alone. And I don't want you to be doing this all alone anymore. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Let's all do it together, because as we do it together, we change ourselves and we change the world. So here's how you do that. I am going to put the link below. Whether you're watching this live video, whether you're watching this as a recording on Facebook, or later this is actually going to be on YouTube. So just look below the video and you will find the link to the membership group. You can join at any time. Doesn't matter when you're watching this video. You might be watching this video 6 months from now, and you can join this group anytime. And like I say, every month we have a brand new theme. In fact, I'll just tell you a little secret. We're going to be working on adrenal and endocrine dysfunction in August. And then in September, we're going to be working on detox emotional issues. In other words, a lot of you have been asking me about emotional detox. So that's just sort of a little heads up of some of the themes that we're going to be doing. This is how you find the link to the information page and where you register for this. It's at femininehealingtemple.com/membership. I'll say it again, femininehealingtemple.com/membership. And again, just look below. I'm going to put the link there so you can just click the link and go directly there. And I'm also offering to you that if you want to come in to this membership and take a look around to see if it's a fit for you, you can do that. You can do that actually at any time. There's no limit or deadline on it. If you look at my information page, you will see at the very bottom that I say, if you'd like to come in and take a look around and see if it's a fit for you for 5 days, go ahead and sign up. If in 5 days this isn't a fit for you, I will not only cancel your membership, but I will also refund your $19 and cancel your subscription. The other thing I want you to know is that there are no other fees, no other obligations to be in this group. And once you sign up, you just pay $19 a month. If you decide at some point that it's not for you anymore, or you've gotten everything that you wanted from it, just let me know and I cancel your subscription. I cancel your membership. You can do that anytime. So there's no obligation. It's not like a yearly thing that you have to commit to. It's just very, very simple. You take what you need when you want it. So, the Divine Detox membership for women. Please come and learn how to get awesome detox results. Learn how to get off the detox failure path and onto the detox success path, and do it with all of these beautiful women. There are just beautiful souls in this group already. It's been open for a couple of months, and so we've got, I think, 15 or 16 women in there, and we're just sort of loving on each other every day in that group. So I want you to be a part of it. So thank you for watching today. Thank you for your commitment to the detox success path. I wish you all the love and compassion that I can possibly give you on your journey, because I know that you can heal if you get the right support, if you get yourself on the right program, and you can learn how to make that unshakable commitment. So I'm sending you all my love. I'm sending you big hugs. I'm sending you kisses. And I hope to see you in the membership group soon. Thank you so much. I'm honored. I'm honored to have you here. I'm delighted. Namaste.